Misleading stats in advertising. I've been waiting for this to pop back up and could not grab my phone fast enough.
It's like 92%. 92% stick with it, so can you.
92% stick with it. So can you. 92% is a really big number. Since the first time I saw that ad months ago, I've been eyebrow raised because 92% is a really big number. Can that possibly be accurate? Now, I tried digging into this stat a little bit and honestly, can't find a lot of great source information on it, which is super annoying. First things first, if you're not transparently sharing where the data comes from, I'm my spidey senses are tingling. I'm is this true? Because you can't even tell me how you got this number. That irritates me. I also think it's just kind of shady. Just how did you get 92%? That's a huge number. If that's really, really true, good on you. That's amazing. I want to know what 92% means. The consensus from Google, so see how I'm giving you context. I Googled it. That's what I did. I Googled it. The consensus from Google is that Peloton is using internal analytics on how many people's subscription is still active after a year. So if that's true, and if you know more, you work for Peloton or you know where this number came from, tell me. I don't know if this is true. I'm guessing. If it's true that that's based on their internal subscriber data, 92% of people sticking with it, what it really means is 92% of people's subscription was renewed after a year. Here are the questions I have. Does a subscription auto-renew every month or every year? Because then I'm trusting the 92% a little bit less, because I don't know, I forget to cancel subscriptions all the time. So does it auto-renew? Beyond that, how often are these people using their Peloton? So 92% are still active after a year. Are they doing it once a week, once a month, every day? We don't know, right? We don't know what stick with it means. It doesn't say anything in terms of frequency, how often they're actually using the Peloton. Why do I think this is misleading? Because we're not defining the things clearly, right? If they're saying 92% of people let this auto renew all year, so can you. Say that. If you're saying 92% of people use the Peloton at least once a week for an entire year, so can you. Say that. There's just not enough information or context given here to trust this number and understand what it means, and I think that's wrong.